What we've got here in question number 4 is we've got a whole list of information. So we've got some information from Coal Chisel Limited, and they're a wholesaler of motorcycle accessories. This all relates to the financial year ended the 30th of June 2014. And what we've got a lot of pieces of information down here, and at the bottom it says prepare a fully flow statement for the year ended October 30th 2014. There's just one additional piece of information which tells me my opening cash balance. Now when I'm preparing a fully classified cash flow statement, what am I trying to classify into? Okay, we're looking for two things first. Let me do my twos here. Two things first. Firstly, is it cash or non-cash? And if it's cash, then is it operating, financing or investing? Okay, so we've got three things. So cash or non-cash, and then it's operating, financing, investing. Okay, so let's do that bit first. All right, looks like we've just listed it in from smallest to biggest. Net loss from operations for the year. Which one does it fit into? Cash, non-cash, operating, financing, investing? Non-cash. I agree. What about the loss on the sale of a motor vehicle? Yeah, non-cash. What we're looking at, keywords here, we're looking at loss. Loss doesn't indicate cash flow, so therefore they're non-cash. What about discount received from creditors? Yeah, discounts is no cash flow. Cash proceeds received from the sale of a motor vehicle? Investing activities. What about the owner contributed a computer to the business? Yeah, non-cash again. So there's no cash flow there. What about bad debts incurred? Oh, another non-cash. Interest paid on loan? Operating, yep. I agree. Interest is usually falls under expense. Purchase of shares in small or limited for cash? Financing or investing. If I'm purchasing them, I'm not selling them. This is I'm investing in another business. So it's a investing activity. It's a non-current asset. So it falls under that. What about my income taxes paid? Operating, yep. Owner withdrew cash from the business for personal use? Financing, yep. Financing outflow. Accumulated depreciations on motor vehicles? Non-cash. Administration expenses during the year excluding non-cash expenses? Operating. Shop furniture purchased on credit from Suzuki Furniture? Yeah. Well, geez, we're really testing out your non-cash this year, weren't we? What about cash dividend received from the investment in Honda Limited? Yep, operating. Proceeds received from a loan from Yamaha Bank? Financing. Proceeds of a loan is financing. Wages paid to staff? Operating. Purchase of shop furniture for cash from Furniture and More? Investing, yep. Non-current assets again. Cash purchases of inventory? Operating. Cash proceeds received on account from debtors? Operating. Payments made to suppliers? Operating. Cost of goods sold? Non-cash again. And cash sales made during the year? And income earned from sales made on credit? Non-cash. Pretty good. I'm impressed. So now we've done all the hard work. What we now need to do is prepare a cash flow statement for the year ended 30th of June. So what's the first thing I need to do when I'm preparing a cash flow statement? Title, yeah. So cash flow. For Is it limited? Yep, limited. For the year ended 30th of 6th, 2014. Now believe it, that's where the mark. So what's the next thing I do once I do my title? So we're doing operating activities then, I hear. So let's have a look. What do we got? Okay. Cash sales made during the year is 225. Any others in there that I need to cash from customers? So my cash from customers is this 225. Plus there's another one in here somewhere which is cash proceeds received from debtors, 138. So there's those two. So what's that? That's 225, 255, 263, or 363 I should say. 363. Now I'm going to leave that unbracketed. Payments to suppliers. And just so you know where I got that one piece of information from, it's 138 plus 225. Okay, makes up that piece of information there. Payments to my suppliers, how much is that? 169. Is there any others? Purchases of inventory, 101. 169, 270. Okay, payments to my suppliers is, what was it? What did I say? My brain's going soft. 270. Thank you very much for that person. 270, and what was it, 169 plus 101. I'm just going to go through, I'm going to tick off my non-cash items so that I don't look at those. Investing, computer, bad debts, accumulated depreciation, cost of goods sold. All right. What's next? What's my interest paid on loan? I'll just go from the top to the bottom. Interest on loan, 6,500 outflow. Investing income tax, 14,000. Once again, it's an outflow. What else we got? Administration expenses, $35,800. Cash received as dividend, that's 37,000. That's a cash inflow. Wages paid, what was I just paid? 86,000. Cash purchase of inventory ticked off, payments made to suppliers, and we can tick off that last one. All right, how much we got there? We've got 363,000 minus 270 minus 6,500 minus 14,000 minus 35,600 minus an extra 200 plus 37,000. Now was that my last one? How much was it? Wages paid, so that's an outflow. minus 86. 12,300. And that's a cash outflow. Next I'm looking at my, which is it? Financing and investing. Financing, okay. So my financing activities, just going to go from the top of the list down to the bottom. Owner withdrew cash. Owner drawings. It should be an owner's dividend, I should. What did I call it? Financing, 26,800. And that's an outflow. We've got proceeds received from Yamaha Bank. $80,000, that's a cash inflow. And nothing else. That's 54,000. And that's a positive cash flow. And then my last one should be, let's slide this up, investing activities. 53, oh yeah, 200. 53,200. I'm glad someone's checking my maths. 50, let's just write that nice and neat. And my investing activities, if I scan down, my first investing activity is my cash proceeds received from my motor vehicle sale. $3,400, that's a cash inflow. Purchase of shares in Smaller Limited. $10,500. That's a cash outflow. And I purchased them. What did I purchase? Furniture. $100,000. And once again, that's a cash outflow. Give me a net cash flow of 10,500, 10,100, 107, 100. Is that right? And it's outflow. Oops. Get my calculator back. Net cash flow. So my net cash flow is this plus this plus this. So I've got a minus 12,300 plus 53,200 minus 107 equals 66,200. So my net cash flow 66,200. As it indicates, it's an outflow. My piece of information down here tells me that my opening cash balance was 86,320. So therefore my closing cash would be how much? 21,120? No, 20,120. $20,120. And there I've prepared my cash flow.